fascinating to be sharing some time together. Yeah. Oh my, I just had an amazing experience with people. Farmers! And they're, there's just a gift that they're a gift to our life. I think we tend to forget to recognize. I tend to forget, and I just love them so much. And what is a really, I think, kind of tough. This is challenges. That's what's tough. There's challenges in life, and my kind of place with that right now is that sometimes challenges actually invite this opportunity for me to either show up to that circumstance in the same way that I know that goes against my values, to do things in ways that are familiar to me, or there's kind of like going to the unknown and kind of seeking out people and seeking out ways to make things work. I've never made work before, but I'm dealing with some of the similar feelings, and being in that kind of position where, this is that. Okay, well, I have to get to that certain situation, and because it's very valuable to share. One thing though, first, I think it's the simple example is that, not many feelings. I mean, it's easy to kind of identify the feelings here, and what I'm wrapped up about is like, I love coffee, and for the not longest, but I always have this backlog though of like, maybe you should quit, maybe you shouldn't, like, have this kind of dance in my head, like I'm so loving coffee that it's like way outside of my manageability with loving it. I mean, I will drink so much coffee in a day, and I drink just like regular coffee. There's no $5 I mean, there can be, but I drink just regular coffee. I don't go into the latte world. I love gourmet coffee though. I love delicious coffee, like small batch roasted and organic, and certain other things about it. Mind you, that doesn't get to the real root of what I'm dealing with. The root is like, it's coffee is good. It's not like a bad thing for anyone. For me, I'm struggling, being okay with it. My coffee consumption. I'm just like, why can't I just, I'm addicted. Like, why can't I just stop it? I can't. It's like every day I'm like back on it. But that's just one story. But so the real story is though, I have some education that popped up that today that would really accelerate my life and accelerate the way I want to go in my dreams. And it costs money. I'm not, but everything speaks right with this. And I'm a big proponent of education. I've just had my own circumstances that have made it difficult for me to pursue a more traditional education. And this opportunity it has everything that matters to me as far as like getting an education. I think one of the biggest like realizations I've had in the past couple of months is learning and being someone who wants to move forward in life, or like I try to do it on my own all the time. And what I'm realizing though is that there's more that can be done doing things together, and this kind of education speaks to that. And there's a whole collaboration um, kind of aspect to learning that is really maybe untapped. I'm betting on that, and they are too with this program. And I'm really happy about just the kind of pace and their whole philosophies. Everything about it is what I'm trying to do, except like I don't have the 2,500 down, and the 10,000 for the whole course. And I've got to find a way, and I want to seek out the similar ways. And I'm like, will I pass their curriculum, prerequisites, like those kind of things kind of bring up old pieces of my identity that I've, will surface in how I am, and how I have reacted in the past. And that's not what I'm trying to create today, and I know that. And like I'm saying yes and yes and yes, like to this, great conversation, this lively conversation with this lady who's a recruiter, and it's all good, but it is all good. Like, it speaks to me in a true way. It really does. Maybe I'm convincing myself, but maybe not, because like I would have, in theory, like it's really a good idea what they're doing, and I just don't want to waste my time, and what this program seems to do is accelerate learning instead of wasting my time. And I think that's important, and the collaboration with people is what makes that possible, and this program speaks to that. And it's just cool. I'm in my own journey that seems very pressured right now, with all the other things going on in life. So there's some choices to act on, and some things to sacrifice, and how that matter, how I show up. But these are the things that make life precious. These are the kinds of things that show character. These are the kind of things that show what matters most. And being humble, and just kind of, I see myself having some people I can reach out to and do it in a way that I think is like in my values. I don't have to go reach out to my father. I mean, that's one of those choices I have, reach out to my father and ask for a loan, but maybe I can earn the income, I have that option too, and I need to kind of use all my options, that speak to my values. I don't know, that's my conflict, like I can reach out to people in family that, I don't really want to build that kind of conflict between us with money, or I can do it like through my own ways of finding money. So there you go. Life and its challenges, and we all have them. My concern is like, how do we process them, and how do we, as an individual, as a person, make the choices that kind of choose. How do we choose the choices that make who we are? Stay blessed.